But our next speaker is going to be telling us a little bit about some experiments he's been doing lately. So always an engaging and invigorating speaker. Yash is going to be coming up next with a project from Presentation Mastery Pathway. So please welcome Yash with his speech, My Experiments with ...
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Greetings, my dear fellow Toastmasters. If I say the title of my speech is My Experiments with ... and if you fill that blank with the word, the truth, then it is not accurate, because I am not that great soul like Gandhi to narrate or write my autobiography as my experiments with the truth. If I fill that blank and say my experiment and experiences with the oldest profession, please don't give me a different look. I do not have any red light area related stories to narrate. Oh, by the way, prostitution did not acquire that praise of being the oldest profession until after World War I. In fact, the claim to be the oldest profession has been made on behalf of many professions like farmers, barbers, blacksmiths, tailors, doctors, and even lawyers. Then with which profession I have the experience that I am going to narrate today? Is that with the tailor? I did have some experience with the tailors, but when I was very young. Nowadays, it is a ready-made world, right? Unfortunately, by the grace of God, I do not have much experience with the doctors or with the lawyers. Without delaying further, let me come to the point. Yes, I am going to narrate my experiments and experiences with barbers. Until I turned 10 or 12 years of age, it is wise to say, or it is accurate to say, barbers experimented on me than I experimented with them. Well, I don't remember my first haircut, but I do remember when I was 6 or 7 years of age, when we were living in a village at that time. My father would take me to the village barber for an haircut. The village barber was poor, sitting in front of his humble hut in a squat condition, similar to the one shown here, in a squat condition, and with his clipper similar to this. And I was required to sit in the similar position, taking out my shirt. Then he would go, kitty, 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 all around my head, shaving everything off, like removing the husk from the young coconut to drink the water, and leave little hair on my top. That clipper, I do not know when he had oiled it last time. Instead of clipping my hair, most of the time it would pluck them. So it was a very torturous situation. Until I come home, take a very good head bath, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Later on, I was independent enough to go back to the same barber, get a haircut, come back home. Then my father or mother would become a quality inspector. Looks like he has left the top hair a little longer. Go back and get it corrected. For a Bruce Lee fan at that time, you understand my situation. After my father got a transfer from the village to a nearby town, my haircut also got a promotion from sitting position to sitting onto the barber's chair. There itself, I came to know that I have hundreds of blood relatives. Yes, I am talking about those bed bugs hidden in the barber chair. Like after a few years, I also became old enough to raise my hand or arms in the barber shop after a good haircut. I understand what you meant by that. Anyway, after a few years, when I became an adult further and started earning, living in a city, I developed a strange habit of experimenting with barbers for many reasons. This barber has a beautiful black and white portable TV in its shop. This barber keeps Playboy, Stardust magazines. And this particular barber gives me a good shoulder massage after a good haircut, so on and so forth. And my experiments with them continued. And I had the same intention of continuing here also in this country when I came to this country about 20 years ago. See, that was the prime age in my lifetime when the hair grew abundantly on my head. At the same time, as I was new to this country, I would convert each dollar to an equivalent Indian rupee. There was a board in front of a barber shop. Men's haircut, $15. I did the mental math. 15 into 50. 750 rupees? No way. That would cost less than 50 rupees back home. I have to give 750 rupees? No way. I went to a nearby Walmart, bought a clipper, went home, sat tight in the bathtub, requested my wife, please give me a haircut. Next day, when I went to work, the receptionist at the entrance stopped me. Sir, who are you? Do you have an appointment with us? Leave about recognizing my hairstyle. They did not recognize me. So without any other options, I have to go back to the barber shop for experimenting again, but with little shyness, because for the first time, I was getting my haircut from woman, which I had never experienced. But this time, I had to adjust the frequency of haircut between two haircuts from 3 weeks to 3 months because I could not afford getting a haircut every 3 weeks. When I went 3 months later, I would look like an Indian mystic with longest hair to them. And on each pass of their hair, the clipper, my head become a chameleon, top on the bottom, Eastman color in the middle, pure white at the root because of the hair dye. And the hair that fell on the floor would become a modern art to them. And they took a picture and got a best picture of the award also for the year. Nowadays, that experiment has become very less. Not because I have lost the interest. When there is no crop, where is the question of harvesting it, right? Oh, wait, I am hearing some voice. Oh, looks like that is my inner voice. What is it? Keep my hair out of your coughing mouth. Oh, before it comes out and slaps me, I need to stop, it looks like. I am going to stop talking about my hair today. Am I going to win some kind of hair award later? Thank you, Toastmasters.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Yash. Entertaining as always.